Baker in the 8, the 357 of Kurt Seymour, and starting shotgun in the 36 will be Steve Miller. At your field, 25 laps, the scheduled distance for the Bombers. We are under green. Grape Ape gets a good jump. He'll lead him into turn 1, and here comes Brock Begor on the inside. Begor in the 6, inside of Richner in the 21, and Begor's got the lead as they head into turn 3. Richner holds down that second spot in the 21, but they're coming by inside and outside. Riel goes second in the 02. Sideways in turn 1. Tech 77 of Randy Martin. And Martin, 77, gets by on the outside. He'll take the number 2 spot as Riel is back to 3rd. Woodward running in that 4th spot. And now to begin with his 5th. 3 wide! Look out! 4 wide down the front stretch. The 25 and the 21 get together. Nice job by Richner to hold on to that automobile. Again, the 25 runs into the 21, and again Richner holds on to it. Right front tire down on the 02 of Chad Collins. That is going to bring out a caution flag on lap number 2 here in the Bomber main event. The Grape Ape and the Speedy One will start in row 4. As we've got 2 down and 23 to go in this main event for the Bomber division. Back to green. Good start, side by side up front through turn 2 and up the backstretch. Begor in the 6, Gilligan right alongside in the 77. Riel running in that 3rd spot, and they're side by side for the number 4 spot. These are the 2 drivers that have been the fastest in this Bomber division all season long. And they're showing it one more time as they continue to race side by side off turn 4. Martin now grabs the lead as they head down the front stretch. And Gilligan will lead him up the backstretch. Brock Begor back into the number 2 spot in the 6. Speedy Brissett has brought his 03 into the number 3 spot. Eric Riel 02 is back to 4th. Timmy Gadway 63 is now 5th. Malcolm Woodward in the 46 car running in the number 6 spot, followed by Wade Whitney in the 24. Jason Blondo in the 5, Josh Terry in the 43. Top 10 rounded out by Josh Laporte's number 45. Speedy Brissett 03 has closed the gap on those top 2 cars. Martin by a car length and a half over Begor, and it's another car and a half length back to the 03 of Brissett. And now Gadway's on the move. He's going to take that 4th spot away from the 02 of Riel. Paul Baker spins his 8 car in turn 4. Leaders coming by. Baker backs it out of harm's way. It's Martin, Begor, and Brissett. 1, 2, 3 to complete lap 8. Speedy now, look at the inside of Begor. And as they head into turn 3, Begor on the outside and Speedy Brissett on the inside. Brissett coming by to get that number 2 spot. Randy Martin is your leader. The battle on the speedway right now is for that 2nd spot. Here comes Begor back on the inside, and he wants to go back to 2nd. Speedy Brissett in the 03, Brock Begor in the 6 with a ding-dong battle for that number 2 spot. Gadway 63 runs 4th. Riel in the 02 is 5th. Wade Whitney now 6th in the 24 car with Jason Blondo 7th. Malcolm Woodward's 46 has dropped back to the number 8 spot. followed by Josh Terry in the 43, and the 34 of Josh Lavarnway. The Bombers are halfway. Contact in turn 4, the 7 of Josh LeClaire goes around with Mike Whalen's number 11. Both those cars refire, will stay green. Martin gets by on the inside, and that's going to open up the door. Martin now opens up 4 car lengths on Speedy Brissett, who for a moment got caught behind the new wing 11 and 7. Now Brock Begor works his way by the Josh LeClaire number 7. As Randy Martin will start to run down lap traffic. First up will be Brandon Allen's 19. Gilligan swings the 77 to the outside. He's got the SS Minnow in the top spot, with Speedy Brissett trying to close that gap. Next time by, the field will get the signal 10 to go from Weasel Bruno. They'll complete lap 15 next time. Top 3 cars have spread themselves out on that 4th place Timmy Gadway, number 63. And it's well back to the 02 of Riel. And it's nearly a straightaway back to the 6th place car of Wade Whitney. Whitney and Blondo battle for that number 6 spot, while the battle for the 8th spot rages on between Malcolm Woodward, Josh Laporte, and Josh Lavarnway. Randy Martin doing a nice job working his way through lap traffic. Speedy trying to find a way by in the 03. Begor has settled into that number 3 spot as the smoke starts to billow out of Josh Terry's number 43. Black flag is out. He'll take it back to the garage area. Next up for Randy Martin will be the 21 of the Great Ape and April Bordeaux's 23. They run side by side in front of the leaders. Martin patiently looking for a way by. Richner's down on the bottom. Bordeaux is up high, and now Martin has room in between. Martin threads the needle, and Brissett follows right through. Next time by, there'll be 5 laps to go for Gilligan. Brissett now closed right to that back bumpers that came off turn 2. But a little more power in that 77 car has him pull away in the backstretch. Again, Brissett closes in on the corner. Tires shredded on the 19 of Brandon Allen. He's headed back to the garage area. Well, now Brandon's going to stay out. Black flag will be out this time by for the 19. Then he'll go back to the garage area. They complete lap 22, and Gilligan has been in command since the early going. Speedy has gotten as close as perhaps a car length, but that's as close as he's been able to get. Martin pulls away in the front stretches. Speedy gains some ground in the corners. 2 to go this time by. White flag is out, and Randy Martin's got 1 to go. Speedy's going to have to get it done now. He's right on the back bumper as they come off 1 and a 2. And again, Martin opens up some ground on the backstretch. 2 turns left to negotiate. Speedy giving it a shot on the inside. He's right to the back bumper. Off turn 4 and down the stretch. Gilligan is going to win it. Gilligan wins it. Speedy Brissett is second. Brock Begor third. Timmy Gadway fourth. And Eric Riel rounds out the top 5.
Check. All right, Randy Martin out of his car. He's been dominating this division in 2008. How about a nice round of applause for Randy Martin, everybody, as he wins again in the Monster Energy Big 25 lap feature event. Randy, come on over. Had to work through some lap traffic in the later stages of that race, and at the same time, you had some cars that were right on your back bumper. Talk about the closing laps.
I kind of just held it easy for the first laps because I knew that everybody was going to start pushing halfway through because they're going to drive hard. So I took it easy, and it kind of worked out for me. I just want to thank everybody that helped me get my car back together after that bad accident. Joe Warren, Eddie Donor, Rick Donor, and Eddie Kilburn. I'd like to say thanks.
And how about the pass for the lead? You had towards the outside to get to the front, and the car was able to go for you. And you had to be a little concerned after the wreck that you had here not that long ago.
I would like to hold it to the bottom now, but I figured what the heck. I'd put it on the outside, and the car loves it out there.
And you held off some fast cars behind you. Nice job.
Thank you.
Randy Martin, everybody, another win for Randy. Strong second place for Speedy Brissett. And good to see Brock Begor in the B6. He brings it home.